Hello and welcome back to the 6th episode of DJ Speaks. I'm your host DJ, and today we'll be talking about 3 different topics. First, we'll be talking about journaling and why I see it as important for me. Topic number 2, I'll be discussing study abroad. Everyone that has a chance to participate in study abroad, I believe that you should, and I will go into more depth about that later on. And third, we'll be talking about why I believe that designer branded products are overhyped. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So first things first, let's talk about journaling. I see journaling as something very important. You just need somewhere to put your thoughts down, get your goals aligned. I have 3 main journals that I use. Journal number 1 is my blue one. I try to write in this daily, some daily goals, what I'm feeling at the moment, just any emotions. I try to, get a routine of journaling every day, and I use this journal to do that. Second, my yellow journal, I use that for my overall goals. I do my budgeting in that journal, broader things that I want to incorporate into my life. My last journal that I use, journal 3, is a small jellyfish journal. In this one, I mainly put my steps to fulfilling my goals in there. Like my yellow one is my broad goals, and then my jelly one is what steps do I want to take to get to that level that I'm trying to reach. Those are my 3 journals, and I'll be bringing my sister Milo on to talk about her journaling experience. Let's go ahead and see what we had to say about that.
Hello, welcome to the podcast.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Of course. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Mila Ruffin. I am your sister, and I am an engineer at the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. Yeah, that's a pretty good starting point.
Today we'll be talking about journaling with you, so I have a few questions for you.
Okay.
So how long would you say you have been journaling?
Oh, it's been a couple of years, maybe middle school. I used to watch Clarissa Tells It All. She had like a little diary. It's like, oh, that's cool. So I tried, but I failed. Pretty consistently journaling, probably within the past 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years. Okay, nice. So these past 2 or 3 years, what are some of the reasons that you journal?
I journal because it's helpful. Pretty much journal to God. I'm a Christian. I didn't mention that, but I'm a Christian woman. But I'm pretty much journal now to God. It's kind of like written prayers. I write down things that I feel like God has told me as well. So it's kind of like keeping a record. I also like journaling because it allows you to see growth. Also, you forget things.
So do you have multiple journals that you use for different reasons?
No, not really. I do have multiple journals, but it's not because they're for different reasons, so to speak. It's just filled one up, moved on to the next. They're pretty much for the same purpose, kind of get out my thoughts, get out my feelings, get out my written prayers. I do have multiple planners. It's kind of like journaling in a sense. There I track my goals for the year, my fitness. Recently I started writing my reflections from reading certain Bible passages. So
do you have them with you today?
I have my journals. I don't have my planner.
Can we see your journals?
You can see them, but you cannot read them. This one, the first one that I filled up, I started this one in January of 2018, and the last date in here, July of 2019. Then I went to this one right here. Then I went to this one. This one was the most recent one I filled up before I moved into this one. This one is my current one.
Well, that's all the questions I have for you today.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome. Anytime, if you want to have me back on the podcast, just let me know.
So as you can see, that was an amazing conversation. So topic number 2, I'll be talking about study abroad with my sister Tiara. What is study abroad? Because some people may not even be familiar with the term. Study abroad is a program offered to college students in most universities where they can basically take in classes off of your main campus. Study abroad doesn't always have to be out of the country, but for me, that's what I intend to do when I go to college. I believe that studying abroad is important because it just gives you a different perspective of the world that you live in. It allows you to meet different people, have a lifetime experience. So that is some of the reasons why I believe studying abroad is important. Now we're going to see what my sister has to say about that.
Welcome back to DJ Speaks. Just introduce yourself to the camera.
Hi, my name is Tiara Ruffin. I'm a senior at North Carolina Central University, and this is my sister.
I'm just going to be asking you a little bit about studying abroad and what you think about it, okay?
Okay.
What are your thoughts on students participating in study abroad?
Study abroad would be a good opportunity for students, as it gives you a chance to get time off from like the regular college life, and you also get to have like a different experience. You get to learn different cultures, and you just pick up on a different sense of education when you go study abroad.
So with you saying that, do you think that participating in study abroad would be beneficial?
I do. I definitely think that participating in study abroad is beneficial. It gives you a different perspective. If you always are around your same like-minded people, you will always have the same train of thought. So it's good to get that different cultural perspective.
Did you study abroad?
So no, I didn't study abroad, but it was something that I wanted to do. I was just too late thinking about it.
With that being said, you were too late. So like, what advice would you give to students that are considering it?
So if you're considering study abroad, when you're first going into college, figure out when you want to study abroad, because that'll make it a little bit easier. Then you can say, maybe I want to go like my sophomore year, second semester. You're not just thinking about it while you're already in school. With study abroad, you get like different classes that count towards like your college credit. If you wait too late, you might have already fulfilled that credit.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. Thanks, guys.
Great. Another successful interview. Lastly, we'll be talking about designer brands and why I think that they are overhyped. So I would say one of the most prominent reasons I believe this is because sometimes people just get designer brands just to say that they got it and not even be able to afford it, but you know, they wouldn't be like, oh, I got this YSL on me, I got this Gucci on me, I got this Michael Kors on me. You know, like, people just try to follow trends just to do it, not because they actually like it. It's an essential piece. You can find that somewhere else. You can get 10 times as much as you need for the same price, and I believe that's where the budgeting comes in. Like I said with my journaling, you know, budgeting is a very important part of your life, especially when you're starting to make your own money. You need to decide where that money goes, and you need to be smart about your moves. Me personally, the only designer thing I really have is maybe a belt in a book bag, but that's it. Like, I don't really see the point in me going out here buying designer brands trying to break the bank just to look fashionable. So I'm gonna be talking to my friend Taylor about this. We both work in retail. I work at Old Navy currently. She works at Kohl's. I'll get back to you after that. All right, guys, welcome back to the podcast. I have a guest here. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, it's Taylor Cook. I'm a senior at Woodland High School.
What's up? 2021.
Yes, sir.
So today I'm gonna be asking you a little bit about like designer brands and stuff.
Okay.
First up, do you own anything of a designer brand?
Yes, I do. I own a few. I got a Calvin Klein purse, Calvin Klein jogging set, Michael Kors belt, Michael Kors purse. You know, simple stuff. Simple stuff.
Would you say like you notice a difference in the quality?
Not really, because I feel like any brand could put their name on it and then people will like it. Quality is pretty much the same with a brand or without. They probably all use the same stuff, but just put the name on it.
Yeah. Would you say it was worth the buy? You say you don't notice the difference, like?
Honestly, not.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like you have to find. So say you got a Michael Kors purse.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you have to find a brand with the same quality as that to like compare it to.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's brands out there, like some stuff like Michael Kors. Michael Kors shirt has like the same quality as a Walmart dry fit shirt. That is not worth it because I can just go get me a Walmart shirt and iron MK on it. Like stuff like that, I feel like it's not really worth it.
You say like you have like bags, right? Bags and belts. So like, would you say that you bought it because you liked it and like it fits in your budget, or like you trying to break the bank? You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, if I got the belt, it didn't break the bank. The belts be like $50, so yeah, no. But probably because I liked it.
So you actually like it, like not following trends?
No,
none
I actually liked it.
All right.
Yeah, and it's not too expensive.
Solid. Anything else you want to add?
Designer brands are really hyped up because I can get something and iron it on, and I'm a designer brand.
So you heard it here first. You know, Taylor Cook here with me on DJ Speaks. Thank you for joining me.
No problem. Y'all boys be safe.
So yes, that is the end of my podcast, episode 6 of DJ Speaks. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video on Big Girl Home. So I really hope you enjoyed the 3 topics I touched on today: journaling, study abroad, and designer brands. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.